Winter weather advisory is in effect. Many school districts even letting out early.
Taking a live look from Harbor Cam, we're starting to see a wintry mix before a rapid freeze.
The evening commute could get a bit dicey, so let's get over to Marty for an update.
Everything's been changing. Literally in the past half hour, almost everything has been changing. That snowfall from the video we showed you from Loch Raven, that can only be classified as widely scattered and maybe some of the only snowfall this area has seen over the past many hours. Winter weather advisory still in effect through 9 o'clock tonight, but the dynamic of this storm is changing. Just look around the mid-Atlantic. Any moisture is widely scattered at best. You have to go down 2 hours south to see what is the real issue. That's an area of low pressure that earlier was expected to ride right up inland and over us and fling some moisture our way from the Atlantic. But this is that huge push of cold air that is literally exerting its will on that low and forcing it further offshore than anticipated. The more offshore it gets, the less impact we are going to have. You go back to radar and you can see this movement on off to the east. So what we've done is taken our snowfall totals. This will be by tomorrow morning considerably down. Around the metro, figure 1 to 2. You get north of the Beltway, maybe 2 to 3. If you just get down basically to Fed Hill and south, you may be looking at less than an inch. Now, we also, because of a mild easterly flow we have had through the morning, not only are we going to take our daytime high up to 41 degrees, we now have, because of water piling up along the western shore, a flooding advisory through 4 o'clock this afternoon. Dynamics changing. The storm is not petering out. It's just changing its colors a bit and in our favor. We'll talk more shortly. Back to you.
Thanks, Marty. Our winter weather coverage continues with Kimberly Eaton live in the WJZ Mobile Weather Lab out in Carroll County. Kimberly, what do you see?
Well, the snow just started, so let's get right to it. Let's give you a look at what's going on out here. This is Highway 140, as you said, in Carroll County. And you can see we're getting a little bit of snow on and off, kind of a wintry mix, but you can also see it's not quite sticking to the pavement at this point. Now, of course, I think what's on a lot of folks' mind is the concern that if this weather is just starting now, what is that going to mean for the commute later on? Now, that is also a concern for road crews. The State Highway Administration spokesperson says it could mean their crews are stuck in the same weather-related traffic as everyone else. So as the snow does start to come down, they're standing by to start clearing.
Anything on the road's going to freeze. You know, the rain will dilute some of the salt that we have down there. That's going to be our big operation. Besides the plowing and treating of the actual snow, we're going to have to go out and really stay on top overnight into Wednesday morning, you know, to get everything ready for the morning rush hour to make sure we're treating these roads.
And another live look at the roads out here in Carroll County. Again, no accumulation at this point, but road crews say if you are out and about today, they ask that you consider heading home early before the bulk of the storm moves in and possibly getting off the roads before dark. For now, reporting live in Carroll County, I'm Kimberly Eaton for WJZ.
Stay with us today for updates on the snow and freeze. And if you have photos or video you'd like to share, just use the hashtag #BeOnWJZ.